Hello everybody and welcome back to AutoVox Plays Dark Souls 3. Alright, if you notice we're obviously back in Firelink and we have a ton of missing souls. Basically, what I did was, first I have different pyromancies. We have Fire Orb, which looks kind of like this. It's just like a giant fireball. And we got Flame Surge, just for the lulz. So we got that. And then from there, we gave the coal to Andre. We gave the pyromancy tome that we got from the Great Swamp, well, from the Crucifixion Woods, to Cornix, and we also gave the book that we got from the Road of Sacrifices to Irina? Yeah. So that's pretty much all that's happened. Not that you didn't miss out on too much. And I also put 2 points into my attunement so that I can get 2 spell slots, and that's honestly it. Didn't really miss out on too much. So basically the plan is for us to actually go and see if we can take out who is this? The Crystal Sage. So we're actually going to go to the Crucifixion Woods and make our way back over to there. Hopefully this is something that can actually happen. Okay. Before we actually do that, I do want to see if we can equip anything good to our slots. This is repair powders. This is charcoal pine resin, human pine resin. I mean, might as well equip that, I guess. We have like 4 of them. Fire bombs. This and oh, and homeward bones, obviously. Alright, let's just rest really quickly, and let's get on to it. Okay. So we're gonna run through this way. Go on down. We already embered. We're already embered. So we don't need to actually go and do all the extra stuff. This will more or less just be me running to get to the Crystal Sage. And we're gonna go through here. Oh, hey. Alright, here we are. And this is the Crystal Sage fight. Fortunately, we didn't get 3 shots off, but whatever. Anyway, the crux of this fight is... let's apply this. There she is. We did a ton of damage there. Alrighty, where are you? So the way to figure out which one she is based off the spells. The blue ones are fake, the purple is the real one. So we're just gonna look around really quickly and see what we got going on. That's fake. That can easily be taken out. That's fake. And the real one's over here. Bam! Well, that was a super easy fight. Dope! Yo, the human pine resin's actually freaking awesome. Well, that was sweet. Let's just light this bonfire up and take a rest. Feel pretty happy about that. And let's just keep going. Okay. Anything up here? You think there would be? Oh, some missing textures. Oh no. Worst game ever, 10 out of 10. Alrighty. I guess they didn't expect anyone to actually go up there. Whatever. Not too bad. Let's go up here and take a look. This actually will be leading us to the... what is it? Cathedral of the Deep. There you go. Yep. And we got 2 Twinkling Titanite thingies, so that's pretty sweet. Go up here. There should be something. Oh, surprisingly, there isn't. Okay, there are a couple things that we could do. I think it's in our best interest to actually take out one of these guys, and we can do it pretty easily just because of the fact that we have 1 pyromancy spells. Come on, lock on. There we go. Got this giant fireball. And does a ton of damage. Heck yeah, man! Lovely. Get wrecked. And I do believe that we might be able to be cheeky and hit this chick from here. Alright, let's chug. Chug, chug. You're not gonna hit us. Oh, get wrecked. Cool. So we got the Herald Helm and armor, and we get another hat. I guess we did. Let's run across. There is a bonfire in this area, so let's actually go ahead and do that. Get this lit. And let's rest right here, so we can refill our Ashen Estus. Okay. Let's go here. There's this homie. Well, get wrecked. We got the Paladin Ashes. Neato! Alrighty, let's chug our Ashen Estus. And, oh god, it feels so good to use Pyromancy. My fireballs do more damage than you. Didn't actually do as much damage as I was hoping. It's fine. Let's parry you, son. Ow. Rip. And I think we get the spider shield from him. Oh, nice. I was right. For once in this game, actually. Yes, we drop down here, and we can get up. Okay, lovely. And from here, we will be able to pick up the crest shield. Is the crest shield better than this one? Doesn't actually allow us to parry, so that's pretty sweet. You know what? It actually is better. We don't have the stats for it? Huh. Strange. Does it mean we're gonna block inefficiently? Eh, that's fine. If we have to stay with the other shield, no skin off my scrote. So let's just roll down here and rest at this bonfire. I don't necessarily know if I want to tackle the cathedral right now. So our options are to go to the cathedral or go on and fight the what is it? The Abyss Watchers. I think it might be in our best interest actually. So I want to do everything up until before the Abyss Watchers, if that makes sense. We're gonna handle the swamp first, and then we're gonna come back and finish the cathedral, and then from there we'll finish the Abyss Watchers. I think that's fine. Considering that, let's actually just go back really quickly to Firelink Shrine so that we actually can level up. I would be remiss if we actually lost all of these souls. So let's level up. We should be able to get at least 2 levels. Just the one? Alright, let me pop some souls. And see if we can get the 2nd level in. And let's just use 4. That's plenty. Okay.
Very well, then take.
So, I'm not necessarily too sure what we would want to put this in. I mean, attunement doesn't seem too bad, just so we can cast more fireballs. Intelligence just brings more damage. Faith is something we're gonna eventually have to be putting it in. More health isn't too bad. I think it should be fine to put this in attunement, just because I really appreciate having the extra spell, like the extra FP, so that's fine by me. Okay, now let's teleport back to Farron Keep. There we are, and let's just make our way around. Oh hey, we actually should be able to take out the demon and get his soul, so that's something we can look forward to. Alrighty. The swamp. How I hate you. The poison dam is just kind of a pain in the dick. And we should actually probably equip that onto us. We don't really need the fire bombs. Let's just equip that, and let's go. So the purple moss clumps obviously lower the poison damage that we would be receiving. Now at least we can kill the slugs with 2 swipes. Got a ragged mask. And we're not even gonna bother dealing with y'all. Just run past. We will do our best to make sure we pick up all if not most of the items. I do want to pick this up because this is something good. I think this is a Estus shard. It is! Yay! An Undead Bone Shard? Oh, just another Titanite Shard. Which is good, because we actually do need to upgrade our Pyromancy Flame. Some Prism Stones. And let's run back here really quickly and see what this is. Poisoned is just a status ailment that will be kind of the norm in this area, so I don't feel too bad about getting that. And it does a little bit of damage, but it's not like the end of the world. If we rock the poison buff debuff for a while. I just need to know where the hell I'm going. Oh, there it is. Get the stone parma. I think that's a shield. We'll consider equipping that when we have a second. Run over here. So here's another item. Got rotten pine resin, so that applies a poison buff to our attacks, which is pretty sweet. Alright, so we will equip this, and we will equip that. So the only reason I put that on is because we have a Dark Wraith. Dark Wraiths are kind of assholes. Oh, Guess we can break his shield. Oh god. Don't die. And we killed him. Yay, lovely. So Dark Wraiths do a good amount of damage. They give us the Dark Gauntlets, which is cool. And here we should actually be getting the Sage's Coal. So that'll actually... we can give that to Andre, and he should be able to enchant our weapons with crystal. Not necessarily anything that I'm too interested in, so we're most likely not going to be using that for that. Okay. Just keep running our way through here. Poisoned as we expected. Now this guy's a dick. We can just nuke him down before he touches us? That'd be lovely. Hey, good job. Yeah, I'm saying good job to myself. Because that dude, he jumps on you and just kind of like rips your neck apart. Which is pretty flippin' annoying, as you can probably imagine. Another Titanite Shard, and that should be enough to actually get us to a +2 Pyromancy Flame, so I am happy about that. We'll be fighting dogs. Nope. Get out of here. And this is the Greatsword. Yep, get wrecked. Dude, Pyromancy is so good. In the swamp, at least. Get wrecked. Oh, baby. Okay. Now we just kind of have to roll our way through the area. We don't have enough energy or FP to... At least we can two-shot these guys. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're just kind of walking slowly through the sludge. If you equip a dagger and use the weapon art that's associated with it, then you can actually just zip your way on through the swamp right now. And I think that's what I'll actually do. So we don't necessarily need the torch right now. And let's just equip a shitty dagger. Do we have daggers? We have these. There we go. It's like a little hip hop. And weapon arts are kind of funny. It doesn't actually require you to as long as you have enough like FP to actually just cast it, you don't necessarily need to have enough to actually use the skill. That's why a lot of people in PvP actually equip the simple buff to their equipment. There we go. It's just because the slow regeneration that comes along with having that buff. Cool. And we get... do we get anything? No, we don't. Right. As you guys may or may not remember from the Hawkwood conversation, the only way to actually get into the part where you would even consider fighting the Abyss Watchers, you have to get past the wolf door. Well, the wolf's door. And you do that by extinguishing the 3 flames that are scattered throughout the Great Swamp. So as you can probably tell from what I just said, that was the wolf's door, and the thing that I was actually pointing to in the back was the place where we're actually going to be fighting the Abyss Watchers. Oh, hey. We got some more FP. Sweet. So we actually can attack anybody who tries to step with us with our dope pyromancies. Let's just run down here. Regenerate a little bit of our stamina. Just keep going. And there he is. Yep. Get styled on, bitch. Purple moss clumps, always appreciated. I feel like there should be somebody here. Okay. Guess not. Let's extinguish that second flame. Great. Well, that's the second. That's 2 of 3. And we should be able to kill these guys just straight up with our fire orb. Yeah, get wrecked. Lovely. If all you're gonna do is poison me, then that's not gonna work. Get out of here. Get out of the swamp. Alright, lovely. Let's just rest over here. Oh, actually kind of curious what this looks like. I like the crown, a little pokey thing coming out of it. Alright. And there are a couple things we can still get from here. So I will do my best to get them. Oh, hey, bitch. Undead Bone Shard. Yay! Now we can actually get a +2 Estus Flask. And Ashen Estus Flask. Don't forget about that. Oh yeah, they're the Swamp Demons. Don't really have a name for them, but they're pretty freaking annoying. They're really big, and they do a good amount of damage. Lovely. Actually, go past here, pick this up. The Wolf's Blood Swordgrass? That's a PvP item, I believe. The Sunlight Talisman. Let's drink the Estus Soup. Okay. Oh yeah, if you guys can hear some music in the back, that's actually my father. He is doing a bit of cleaning, and after I'm done recording, I actually will be helping. Get another Titanite Shard. Oh baby, these Titanite Shard gains are freaking sweet. So we're running back to this area right here, and this will actually take us to the third and final fire that we need to extinguish. So here is the Nameless Knight armor. I'll take a look at that sometime in between videos. If I like it, then we will equip it. If not, then we can say go screw yourself. Are we seriously being invaded by this dude again? Come on. Real? For real, man? Are you for real? Now, if you want to go and take a ride with me, 3 and... No, okay. When I was younger, Nelly was like the shit. I never listened... Well, I listened to some of it, I guess. You got the Air Force One. What else? Some other things? Anyway, this chick has no idea the amount of reckoning that is coming her way. Alright, let's do it. Where the hell are you? Like I've said before, if you want to take a shot at the king, you best not miss. So where are you? Fight me. Mustard Booty is ready to spread it all over your booty. Yeah, but like for real though, where's she? I'd rather not fight this demon dude. Not knowing where she is? Eh, whatever. Okay, ow. Ow? Ow. This freaking hurts, man. Okay, lovely. And the thing is, we actually can't freaking heal. Well, we can heal, but like, we can't rest at the bonfire until this chick leaves or we die. 2 Titanite shards, lovely. And we have like literally no Estus. So this is kind of bad for us. But let's just press onward and hopefully make it out of here. Never mind. This is bad. Oh god. Well, this is real bad for us. We're actually in the place where we could get fucked. Well, this is bad. Let's make it across, 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 make it across. We're poisoned. We will actually have to pop this. If we're gonna die, at least extinguish this thing. Okay, well... got 2 homeward bones that we cannot use. And I think we are pretty screwed. Okay, so here's the plan. If we can make it back to a spot where we are not gonna die, Or like, if we can die in a very convenient spot? Like, over there? Alright, lovely. I'm down for dying here. Let's just... Alright. And I can't rest. Goodbye, cruel world. Alrighty. Let's teleport back to the other bonfire, and hopefully we should be able to pick up our souls. And there they are. Heck yeah. Alrighty, well, that was a interesting time. So I think this is where I'm going to end the video. It's been about 30 minutes already. But we got a lot done, and I feel pretty happy about our progress. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button, helps out a great deal, and of course subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.